not know it takes courage just to look? Amen. It takes courage for a person just to look for Christ. Because when you're looking for Christ, you can't look for Christ and look for the world too. Have I got a witness here tonight? So it takes courage just to be a seeker. I heard a long time ago when I was a little boy about a joke of a preacher who was having revival in the country, and this old bad dude rode his mule. And when he rode the mule, he liked the winter there, even one of them would be open because in the summer it's hot down south. They rode his mule up to the first one and made the mule stick his head up close, and then he stuck his head in there. And everybody looked at it, and then he moved out that one, and he come on up, stuck his head in that one, and the mule stuck his head, and he looped all around, and come on up to that one, and it was one right close to where the preacher had made up his mind. Now he gonna ask him who he looking for. And he got up there. Story goes that when he got up there, the preacher stopped preaching and asked him, "Brother, are you looking for salvation?" He said, "No, sir, Reverend, I'm looking for Sal Jackson." And if she's in there, tell her I'm ready to go. There's a whole lot of people still looking for Sal Jackson instead of looking for the Lord. That's right. They come, but they don't come looking for salvation. I'm looking for the world and see what they can get to talk about that's not worth anything. And as we look and think this morning, how many today, countless thousands, have passed on without looking? We must be patient when we look, especially when we look for Christ. It's not an idea that Christ don't want you to find it, but he wants us to be sincere, at least with ourselves. Well, isn't that right? You got to have some experience when you look for Christ. Experience make you look. And concern make you look. Isn't it strange as much as God has done for all of us? Sometimes we'll go even to the psychic, the hoodoo, do-hoo, before we'll go to God. We just don't like to give credit where credit is due. Amen. God has been blessing us and bringing us for so long a time, and still we'll tell everybody thank you but God. All right. Have I got a witness? God has been good to all of us. Amen. He's sure been good to this old boy. Amen. And sometimes we just forget to thank him for some reason. But he is to be thanked. So we should be on the lookout and see what we can do for the uplifting of God's kingdom. These women went looking for the right man, but they went to the wrong place. You know, there's a whole lot today in the right man. Help me somebody.
All right, fix it.
That's right, a whole lot in there. Sometimes even in the family, the wife, a husband, a wife will go years with not the right man. And you look in the wrong place. If you're going to look, I think the church would be a good place. Find a man that's trying to do right. Because if you get once, he's a honky-tonk, and if God don't come in, he'll be a honky-tonkin' man until God honk him and the undertaker tunk him in the ground.
Fix it, preacher.
Somebody ought to help me.
All right.
So they went looking for the right man, but they went to the wrong place. And my brothers and sisters, so many of us today have gone to the wrong place. Amen. We've been in the wrong place. I often tell about the time I went in that hole. Got tangled up in that hole. I knew it was the wrong place and said I never would go back there. God knew that these women were going to the wrong place, but he knew their intention. And sometimes we just do things, but God knows our intention. That's right. But these women, they didn't sit around at home. They got up and done something. As Reverend Norwood said, could I use my imagination a little bit this morning?
Go ahead now.
Go ahead. My imagination is that, and you know that this is true, that these women talk to themselves. They didn't just get up, or one got up and met the other. They had talked to themselves. The day beforehand, or maybe that same morning. They didn't have no telephone like we have where they call one another. But they had talked to themselves. And told one another, child, you know I'm going to see about my Lord. He's done too many good things for me. Amen. And did you not notice that they didn't go before day? They didn't go the day before then. They knew the Lord. They knew what those hard-hearted folks would have done. They told them you can't walk was just so far on the Sabbath day. So they waited until they knew sunrise would change the day. So they waited until sunrise. Somebody saying, well, they're scared to get out that early. I don't know how far they had to come, but they knew it was going to be daytime, sunlight, sunrise, when they got to the supper. So they came. I don't know how prayerful it was. But if it had been like my mother and aunts and a lot of people that raised up with me, they would have been singing their song on their way up to that. I don't know what I would do without the Lord. I don't know what they were singing, but I know one thing, they made it up together. And they wasn't arguing about it. Amen. That who made up the idea. So they came to see about their Lord. Isn't that all right?
That's right.
And my brothers and sisters, they were looking for the right man. But they didn't exactly know where to look, but they got out and started looking. And that's good. They knew that they were looking for the right man. Somebody said, how did you know that they were looking for the right man? Well, they had been in contact with him. And when you've been in contact with Jesus, you know what he can do. Have I got a witness? Mary Magdalena had been tangled up with 7 devils. Amen. And sometimes today, one devil run us crazy. Run us away from home. Make us mistreat our families. But she had 7 devils. And Jesus had cleansed her. And so she came looking for the right man. Sometimes we go to the wrong man. And I know good and well this old dude out there, Brother Snow, out there in Texas a few years ago, I knew he was the wrong man. And I knew he was lying when he said he was the right man. I knew he was lying when he said that he was God. Because my God don't act like that. Have I got a witness? The right man acts the right way. So Mary Magdalena knew the right man that she was looking for. Yes, she knew who she was looking for. Not only did Mary Magdalena and the other Marys and other women knew who the right man was, but you remember that centurion? When the temple wrecked from the top to the bottom, the centurion confessed, truly this was the right man. He said, truly this was the Son of God. Did he say? A whole lot of folks know who God is, but they don't confess it. A whole lot of folks that walk around these days know good and well that they need the Lord, but just with their head down, train. Don't let the train move until I tell you about what the doctor's done to me. They took all my little money. I heard about a doctor over here. And they got all the little bit I had over there. But one day, I heard about the right man. And I got in the crowd. I had to get on, but I touched the hem of his garment. And I found out right quickly that he was the right man. All right then, woman, I got to move on. I can't stay no longer, but I see another woman say, Rutland, I don't think it'd be fair if you move off your train and don't let me tell about it. I met the right man out at the well. Oh, yes, I did. I met him at the well. I had met 5 men. Some were no good. And the man I had was the wrong man because he belonged to somebody else. But I met the right man. And I know he was the right man because he told me everything that I have done. And I got to move on now. But I see an old lady named Aladdin who had said that she's waiting for the confirmation and had been told that she wouldn't die until she saw the right man. And not only her, but there's another old man named Sinful who had said, told his mother, told Jesus' mother, that a sword would pierce her. And the blind man said, brother, let me tell you about me. I couldn't see, but I met the right man. He anointed my eyes, and I became sin. Well, I got to go. I'd like to stay and talk to others, but time is getting short. I'd like to tell you, on one dark Friday, everybody forsook Jesus. But the sun went down out here on the cross. Somebody said, well, what's happening? The S-U-N sun went down because the S-O-N was shining. And the S-O-N was shining brighter than the S-U-N. The temple couldn't take it. It burst from the top to the bottom. And Jesus, the right man, died. Yes, he died. Tell somebody that he died. But he didn't stay dead. The women went to be there when the sun rose. So that was a new day. And it was all right to go there. It's all right to go to the cemetery. Don't let nobody tell you that Rutland said, no, you ain't supposed to go to the cemetery. It's all right to go to the cemetery. But let me tell you, when you go to the cemetery, you don't go there looking for live folks. You go there looking for dead folks. Amen. Just a few days, Memorial Day will be here. And it'll be all right to go out there and leave your flowers, clean the grave. But I tell you one thing, Jesus is not dead. He died, but he got up. Didn't he get up? Yes, he got up. Good. I know the right man. The right man, yeah, he got his eyes on everybody. Somebody said he got his eyes on the sparrow. He attends the funeral of every sparrow. And I know he got his eyes on me. Oh, I sing because I'm happy. Oh, I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow. Do you know it? Give me the right man. Want to make a way? Want to make a way? We're having a witness to know today that he's the right man. Right early this morning, I was lying sleeping on my bed. I know he's the right man. Because he woke me. He shook me. He told me to get up and see a new day. Goodbye and farewell. He's all right, isn't he? He's all right. Oh, one of these old mornings, just as soon as my feet start tired, I'm going to lay down these old heavy burdens. Try on my robe in glory. Shout and tell the story. Want it be a time? What a time that'll be, won't it? I want to know, will you be there? When they crown the right man, Jesus Christ, Lord to Lord. It's going to be a time, children. Brother that put on his long white robe, no sickness, no sorrow, no heartache, no pain. Outside seated bureau, march around God's cross. Try on my robe of in glory. Shout and tell the story. You talking about a time? It's gonna be a good time. When you won't have no heartaches, no arthritis in no leg, no arthritis in the neck, back, and arms. It'll be a good time. Oh, I want to see you there. When he said, well done, well done, thou good and faithful servant. want and mean it from your heart. You